So Scooby Doo came out in 2002, and it's the first live-action Scooby Doo movie. This is the first time Matthew Lillard plays Shaggy, and he has voiced Shaggy in Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated and onward. The positives on the film: I laughed when Shaggy tried to run in the beginning of the movie, but he was slipping on oil or whatever they spilt in that factory scene. Another positive is this is pretty clever. When Fred says, teamwork. I do a tremendous amount of teamwork. That was hilarious, and that's actually pretty clever. I laughed when Velma choked Fred and said, "I'm gonna kill you, Daphne," when Daphne took off her glasses. I liked that. It was also funny when Daphne said, no one will believe that. And Fred said, "Who's the ugly grandma?" When they're in the airport and Scooby is dressed as grandma. That scene was pretty funny. I also gotta give props to the set designs in the movie. They're phenomenal, and that castle where they go into looks awesome. And the cave at the end of the movie, I like that. And the whole Spooky Island design, like the whole Spooky Island aesthetic, just looks really cool. And I will say this movie also has a sense of danger that not a lot of Scooby-Doo movies have. Like, there's a potential that the gang could die. Like, I didn't feel that in, quite honestly, any of the other Scooby-Doo movies that I just reviewed. So that's cool for this movie. And I know that fart and burp scene with Shaggy and Scooby-Doo is kiddish, but it always makes me laugh. I love that scene. And the chase song with Man with a Hex is fun to listen to. And it's a funny chase scene. And fun fact, that same song is used in the chase song in What's New Scooby-Doo, Big Scare and the Big Easy. Fred being in Daphne's body was funny when they did the soul transfer thing, and he said, "Hey, I can look at myself naked." That is so creepy, but just so funny at the same time. And onto that too, the body swap scene with Fred, Shaggy, Daphne, and Velma is funny. I get a kick out of that. And another positive is when Scooby is in the room with Mondavarius, and he taps the head of the bobbing cat, and Mondavarius says, "That's a cat with a bobbing head." That was pretty funny, and he just stops the cat head. Near the end of the movie, Fred's dancing was pretty funny. And the final fight of the movie is entertaining and pretty action-packed for a Scooby-Doo movie. There is nothing in the mixed category. That's it for positives. Nothing in the mixed category. So on to the negatives. I feel like the gang, in the beginning of the movie, I feel like the gang quits for really no reason, just for character conflict. I mean, it's just, I guess it's because Fred stole Velma's credit, but still, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Another negative is Oh yeah, it's a little distracting to have all the inappropriate jokes in this movie, like Mary Jane and Toasted and all that stuff. It just doesn't fit with Scooby Doo, with the Scooby Doo franchise. And they also say in the movie "whoop ass." It just seems really weird for a Scooby Doo movie. Let alone this is PG, so I don't know. And it almost feels like this would have been something else. It feels like some weird voodoo island movie with just Scooby-Doo characters in it. They make it feel more like Scooby-Doo with the characters and the formula with it, but it just almost feels like it should be something else. And another negative, spoilers, that Scrappy flashback is so weird. When I watch it now, it's so weird to have in the movie, because of course it's Scrappy. Of course it's Scrappy who's the villain. And another negative, actually, the last negative, is, when Shaggy and Scooby fight, Scooby falls down that hole, and then Shaggy is about to, go save him, and Mary Jane does that weird voice, like, no! And for some reason, Shaggy doesn't question that, like, what was that? Or, like, what was wrong with your voice? Because Mary Jane's voice goes from a girl voice to just, like, this deep, manly, demonic voice. And why Shaggy doesn't question that makes no sense at all. But that's it for negatives. I wouldn't say this is my favorite Scooby-Doo movie, but it is incredible. It is incredible because it's the first live-action, theater-released Scooby-Doo movie. And I can enjoy this movie, and I think it's far from the worst Scooby-Doo movie. So that is my review on the Scooby-Doo movie. Thanks for watching.